News update just came through that the Carolina Panthers will be hiring Frank Reich as their next head coach. Sixth head coach in Carolina Panthers history. We'll be going live at 3:40 today to discuss this, what it means for the Carolina Panthers, uh, what it means for us in the draft potentially, what you guys think about this head coaching process and hiring. How do we like bringing in a guy that was just kind of jettisoned from the Indianapolis Colts? And at the end of the day, I think what we're going to be, looking at, I guess the pros of Frank Reich are one, offensive coach who's had some success working with quarterbacks in the past. Been a successful offensive coordinator, was with the Philadelphia Eagles as they won the Super Bowl with Doug Peterson. And if you think about that, that's coaching Carson Wentz and Nick Foles to a Super Bowl victory. Other good things is, again, that kind of experience, and he was an NFL quarterback. He was the Panthers' first quarterback, all good things, right? Some of the potential negatives that come with the Frank Reich hire are, some questions, I guess, just come ultimately with, what the problems were in Indianapolis were how much did they have to do with him and or how much did they have to do with Irsay and whoever the hell, I forget his name, of their GM. It'll come to me in just a second. So, Frank Reich, I think the good things I like about it are that experience as a head coach, kind of the experience with the rhythms of the NFL season. Things that just ultimately overwhelmed Matt Rule in so many ways. On top of that, another thing I'm excited about is the offensive nature, right? Is that experience as a quarterback. All cool things right there. What are we maybe not excited about is kind of like with Caldwell and with Frank Reich, that they're just kind of boring, and I think that is their personalities, is that we're going to get, you're not going to get the fiery Sean Payton. It's not that sexy hire. And I guess the other is some people are really interested in getting the next hot offensive coordinator, young guy in the hopes of being the next Sean Payton or something. And I think this is a reasonable move by the Carolina Panthers. I wonder if you guys think it's a better move than Steve Wilks. How does Steve Wilks handle it? About to smash into the back of this dude right here. Boop, boop, boop. We're going to be breaking this down at 3:40. We're going to go live, the whole crew. I just got off work. I'm heading to the gym right now to get that workout real quick. And then Cody and myself, hopefully CK, Greg's still at work. We're going to be jumping on the C3 Panthers podcast, 3:40 live. What I would love for you guys to do is call in at 252-850-98 and leave us your thoughts about this coaching hiring process. Did we maybe go prematurely and maybe not waiting for the Steichen interview part 2? Would you prefer to have Wilks? How does Wilks, is this Wilks getting the shaft really? Is it a lateral move? Is it an upgrade? We want to hear your thoughts. And really, I guess now the conversation is going to be turning towards what's the staff going to look like, right? Who is Frank Reich going to bring in as his offensive and defensive coordinator? We're going to have to start looking through his past and kind of that coaching tree. So you guys go ahead. I know the chat, the C3 Panthers YouTube chat is always on top of it. You guys go ahead and doing some of that research for us as we prepare for the show. And that is, who is it that Frank Reich is going to likely bring in to be his coordinators? Now, that's probably another really good thing about the Frank Reich hire, but it would have just been as beneficial with Caldwell and Wilks too. And that is that they've got extensive NFL relationships. And that was one of the things that really was problematic for Matt Rule, is that even if he wasn't going to just dip into his college tree like he did, is that what he did do is, I mean, he wasn't in the NFL. All of his partnerships were at the college level. So Frank Reich got a long history in the NFL and is going to have a ton of, kind of at least to be able to draw from that well of relationships. So that'll be real good. And I think, too, that this is important maybe if we're deciding to draft a quarterback, guys, right? Is that having a former quarterback, having an offensive mind, having kind of confidence in that selection process is going to be really good. Also, Seth, it should be available on iTunes, bro. I posted it. It's up on Spotify. It's up on Spotify, the latest podcast. I don't know what's up. Maybe iTunes isn't refreshing that fast, but it should be up and available, guys. The C3 Panthers podcast, longest running Panthers podcast, live on Tuesday nights. We'll be going live today about 3:40. Right, as soon as we get this mess together, I'll go hit this workout real quick, burn off that steam, and get ready for a new era, baby. A new era of Panthers football. Finally, the fool is in the background. And now the Sixth Reich. Ugh, it's kind of a tough name. Tough name, Reich. All I can think of is dang Nazi Germany. And on top of that, what about the Steichen? What's up with all the German names? Reich, Steichen. Man, I don't know. What are you thinking about it? I guess whatever the hell that was. Hey, look. Get in those comments, smash the thumbs up button, be a part of the C3 Panthers podcast. I love y'all guys. I love the Carolina Panthers. And now we got some football. We got, what's next? Who's going to be the quarterback? Who's going to be the offensive coordinator? You let us know. Take it easy, guys.